Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and today I want to give you some tips on how to study, improve your memory, and retain more information. Although there's a plethora of study skills that can be found in books or online, most of these sources will only gloss over important content that shows you how to retain information and study efficiently. Thankfully, I'm going to elaborate on 5 proven strategies that can help you maximize your retention and make your hours of study time worthwhile. So whether you're enrolled in online courses, college, grade school, independent study, or studying information reserved for an occupation, you'll find these techniques incredibly effective for your study techniques and memory. One of the main study skills that you should focus on is reducing the amount of interference around you. Interference is when the information you've previously learned is interfering with the information you're currently learning. This means that the information you're currently learning is having a hard time sticking in your memory due to what you've already studied. Interference is known to cause confusion when everyone needs to recall studied materials. Sometimes it's called noise. This is due to the fact that the brain can mix up new information that you have previously learned. To put this into perspective, let's say you went to a business conference and met several people. Then you attend another gathering a week later and met even more people. This interference might cause you to forget several names since your brain is trying to process several names at once. So to avoid these issues, try overlearning material. This makes it less likely for any interference or noise to occur. If you can recall information without a pause for thought, you've overlearned information, which is the goal. Another thing one can do to improve memory is to make the information meaningful. Have the materials make sense. Compare what you're learning to something that you might be very familiar with, whether it be sports or gaming. Applying what you've learned to your favorite subjects might make the information easier and faster to digest. 4-color pens are another way to help improve your study and keep information organized in your brain. For example, applying colored inks for specific study reduces interference, which makes it easier for your brain to retain information. This is due to the fact that colored inks inadvertently help you utilize image-based techniques to anchor subjects with mental images. Spacing out study is another excellent method for retaining information and improving study. As opposed to studying a single subject for 3 hours, why not study for 1 hour on 3 different occasions? With a little bit of time management on your part, learning and retaining new information can be much easier. Concentrating too much on a single subject can be counterproductive. One effective way to build your studying skills is practice whole and part learning. A great way to look at this would be combining a mix of a careful study on specific sections and learning everything straight through. Read through materials once or twice, then separate the more complex information to reinforce what you already know. For long or difficult materials, read through the information quickly, break up that information into logical parts, and then review all materials from beginning to end. One of the more effective ways to reinforce your retention and improve study would be reciting the materials you're trying to memorize. Reciting what you're trying to memorize helps one avoid illusions of competence when attempting to understand materials. This verbal repetition makes one pay better attention to the materials they're trying to memorize, which is a practice that was utilized by Abraham Lincoln himself. If you can recite what you're studying from a sentence of your materials, chances are you won't have a problem forgetting the information you're studying. Lastly, One of the most important methods to improve your studying habits includes using a study system. Have a game plan when approaching new material, and then act on it. Given the several different study methods listed above, one should have no problem memorizing materials and achieving their goals. Before we wrap up, I'd like to leave you with a thought to share with your friends and followers. Your incredible brain can take you from rags to riches, from loneliness to popularity, and from depression to happiness and joy if you use it properly. Now, I'd love to hear from you, so my question today is this: do you have a special technique that you use to remember things better? Leave a comment below, and I'll be sure to follow up with you. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want to change your future, take action, and take action now. If you enjoyed this video and feel it was valuable in teaching you about how to improve your memory, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to click the button on the screen for a free gift. Thanks again for watching.